Welcome back to Wise Hacker Plays. At long last, we caught up with Jay and kind of had a bit of a spat over a floppy disk, and now we've met the leader of the Blade. Anyhow, let's pull out the Amiga. Sorry, it was Lorian 500. Well, no one here, Bucko, and see what's on the floppy disk. So, how long have you been hanging out with this guy? Are you really asking? I've known Ramirez since before we even met. I see, so you must be really close. How come I've never heard of him? Oh wait, are you seriously doing this? He's just a friend. Yeah, that really hits me hard. Sorry. Didn't you just used to say that about me too? Oh come on, Nathan, don't be that guy. Alright. How's this again to see what I missed? So long. I see, so he must be really close. He's just a friend and happens to be the best coder in town. Okay. I really hope to get some clear answers soon, Jay. Just set up the Lorian 500 and we'll get them. I'm on it, don't worry. Be fast, I don't want my friends to think you have no clue. Ouch! I've been to the squad. A lot of nice AVR graffiti over there, don't you think? Oh, really? I don't think so. Those guys at the squad, they're just amateurs. I've been a bit spraying that in that hole since I was a teenager. Didn't improve much, or they didn't look that bad to me. But sure, they're nothing compared to your work. I'll show you some of my new stuff when we get out of this mess. Sure! You know how much I love your work, I think you're a genius. Ethan, be silly now. I'm serious, your style is so unique. Okay, but now let's get back to our mission. Need to focus. Oh, yes. We really need to have a long talk when we get back home, Jay. About what? Oh, fuck. This thing just... Sorry. We really need to have a long talk when we get back home, Jay. About what? About what? You literally have a secret life as a hacker in disguise. And you never even told me about it? Do you think that's normal? Slow down, Nathan. You must understand that what we do here is really dangerous, and we need to use extreme caution to keep our activities hidden from the global network. Does that mean no one else knows about it? You're the first to find out. I've been doing this for a decade. A decade? I can't believe it. So you've been doing this since before we even met? Exactly. Yeah, I've actually been into AVR graffiti. Don't be naive, you know this type of art is often associated with the hacker groups. I sure do. You never mentioned anything like about that. In fact, I remember questioning you about it once, and you denied being involved in anything like that. Listen, you should know now that we are not joking here. Just stop pretending you do not understand what's at stake here. I understand, but still, you should have told me. Come on, Nathan. Okay, I'm trying to get over it. Good. I'm still mad though. Nathan! Okay, I'll stop. Let's talk about something else. Probably the wrong inflections altogether. That club really brought back memories. You remember that tour? Oh, my dear, how could I forget? It was when we first met. Yeah, I really miss those times. We were young and reckless. I have to be honest, I really miss the band. Me too, they were weird guys, but really funny. We partied so hard so many times. I have only good memories of those times. Yeah, too bad those times. Who even goes to live shows anymore? Well, I guess literally nobody at this point. Given that I just destroyed the career of the last live band on Earth. And it just so happens that they were only pretending anyway. That's pathetic, but I feel sorry for them. They are really nice people and have been helping us. I feel a bit guilty for what I did, but there was no other way. I know, you really created a mess in that club, although. Yeah, but let's pretend that didn't happen. I don't want them to find out. Sure thing. The tour bus is going to be really useful. Through that, we definitely need them on our side. Stay in touch, I'll talk later. So what's your background in information technology? I'm a hardware engineer. Oh. I have this modified Ultra Glove. What? It's capable of detecting arm pose and finger movement. I hacked it using half of the original hardware and half new hardware. Ah, cool, easy, but cool. Yeah, I know a lot about programming. Tell me, the best project you've been working on. I've been doing some microcontroller programming in my free time, as well as some demo productions on very old machines. Demo? Yeah, I love demos, they're pure art. Yes, I've been working on the Lorraine, was it Lorraine 500 as well? Atari 2600, I made a custom flashcard for it. Seems you know your stuff. But when this is over, we should have a chat. Anytime! So where did you meet Jay? We've been friends for 20 years now. You're a lucky man. I even had a crush on her. I don't entirely agree with the lucky part. Raven! Just kidding. She's a lovely creature. Got a nice place here. Does the subway work at all? The place has been abandoned for years. Since the time electric and flying cars took over. You'd be surprised how many things still work around here. Electricity is cut off now, but this train is still fully functional. That will make it a very nice escape route, just in case. Yep, just in case. We really need to have a chat after this, you and I. I still have a fully functional backtrack somewhere around here. You can check your stuff out on real hardware. See you guys later. It's locked. It's on, but it needs a monitor. Here's the monitor. But yeah, not gonna lie, yeah. True to form there. Sturdy. Oh. So what's it like to be a member of the Blade? It can get weird sometimes, but it also has its perks, like trolling your partner's social media. Well, not only that, I've always loved computers and guns, and here we have a lot of fun with both. So that's pretty much it. What are you doing here at the Blade? I'm a jack of all trades: security, coding, hacking, hardware engineering, you name it. That sounds like what Jay tells me all the time. Oh yes, Jay, she's a good apprentice. I think she's much better at graffiti than coding. Yeah, she's definitely a creative person. Look out now. Nice glasses, are they a disposable device? No, they're just my sunglasses. Unfortunately, I had to get chipped for a mission. It's a modded version by Zach, pretty much the same as the original, but its range is heavily reduced. So Xenon can't track your stuff? Yes, and it only works here, essentially. I should be able to get rid of this stuff soon anyway. You've been a member of the Blade for a long time? I'm a newbie here too. It's only been a few months since I joined. This is my first day here. Are you kidding? You aren't even a real member. We all know what you did. Yes, I'm still sorry about your friend. But I seriously didn't know you were that serious about your rivalries. Things like get pretty nasty around here, boy. Keep it in mind. Ouch. Doesn't look like it's powered on. Anyway, it does have a ticket for this, so pick up ladder. Well, let's do this. This thing is heavy. The game is self-aware at times. That's why I honestly like it. Even though some scenes are difficult for YouTube. Game. TV. Pick up the ladder. Wow, a model in 1084. Definitely a nice source if you want to get electrocuted. Through that. sturdy ladder. Ta-ba! I wonder if it still works. Is it connected to the computer? I need to find a cable for it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in here. The mess of cables inside is unreal. Any other form of mess of cables? Oh, we've all had that horror. If only it were that easy to sort through cables. This one doesn't look like the Lorraine 500. This one doesn't look like it. Which one is it? If I remember correctly, this one will work. God. Oh, this has me thinking of the Penny Arcade comic where someone met his end in the cabling behind the TV. This cable will work. There you go, cable connected. Let's rock. Or stare. A precious antique, and yeah. We all know, was it? Well, at least the techies know what that symbol's from. Raster lines on a 500. Oh boy. Okay, attention, this is a secret message from the Victomancers. Permanent reality is out of control. The optimized user experience algorithm, known by the code name VirtuaVerse, is nothing more than another method of mass distraction. People are becoming alienated in separate realities, and soon the ability to see reality will be lost. The world and all of us, the world and all of humanity is in danger. We are a tribe of artificial intelligences who survived the AI wars and migrated to a separate cyberspace. We can offer support, but we need your help in the physical world to stop the VirtuaVerse. Avoid contact with the main network at all costs. Keep this floppy in a safe place. And call us today on our BBS. Using old tech to avoid surveillance and whatnot is actually kind of a misnomer because it's easy enough to get to as it has less measures than the newer tech, sadly. Did you see that? I haven't seen any cool looking raster bars in eons. They're not raster bars, they're vertical. What they were. The correct name is Catherine's bars. Just total lead, best crack throw in of the century. That Roto Zoomer was sick. How did they do that? The Lorraine 500 has a 68,000 in the processor. It's a piece of cake. On the belt was a Beltari ST, which has a similar processor. Rotation is done like this. Follow this assembly line here. What if that actually works, or they just made it up? This is repeated each raster line. As you can see, it's very easy on such a powerful processor. What about doing it on more limited machines, like the 6510, 8-bit only? First, we have to set up a fast multiplication table like this. Yikes! Oof! What the blazes is wrong with you guys? What are you talking about? Everyone is becoming alienated in separate realities, and you're talking about this? Infinite's right. Forget your nerd stuff for now and focus. You're right, let's focus on the main problem. You guys even have a plan? We have to do something to stop Xenon and this VirtuaVerse thing. Plan? A plan? Oh yes, of course, we have a plan. No, we don't have a plan, dude. Xenon is on a Yadan space station. We need a miracle. Anyway, I want to look at things clearly. Rachel, give me everything you got on the space station. Zach, acquire information about the potential exploits, or the permanent reality network. Acknowledged. There was a phone number at the end of the crack throw intro. Did you see it? Looks like a BBS number. Let's call it. Oh yeah, go get the modem in the closet. Let's call the BBS of those Technomancer guys. Smart phone line here. We sure do. You'd be surprised to know how many things still work. Find a modem in the closet. It should be suitable for the Lorraine 500. Here's the key. Small key. Oh, I wanted to see inside. There we go. That's an old school joystick there. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I had speakers like that at one point as a kid. Okay, pick up the dial-up modem. Oof. Do you have anything else to say, Ramirez? So everybody's becoming alienated in this VirtuaVerse? You know, that anonymization of the old internet, you know, the de-anonymization of the old internet and the exploitation of personal information for data mining. Well, it's just the beginning of the tragic world we live in. But it turns out it's not them. Actually, there's no them at all. The real problem is what we do to ourselves and what we do to others with all this verbal data. So you're suggesting Xenon isn't evil or doesn't have an agenda. Exactly, that's the feeling I have. People have always misused technology. I totally agree, but this thing is getting out of control. Let's make it stop. Very much right. A lot of the problems of the internet... Nope, not going down that route. I made a promise with this channel. Catch you later. Floppy disk as a way to bypass the system. Clever, huh? That's really smart, especially considering that the message was hidden inside the demo scene intro. That was a really great touch. Those technomancers really know their stuff. I'm not surprised though. Most of those AIs were created by the people coming from that scene. Actually, most of the smartest things in the world of information technology originate from people who were previously nerding underground. That makes sense. So what would also explain their fandom for retro computing? We've been doing similar hacks here as well. Some of our mods that let you bypass the system actually work by integrating some old chips into modern technology. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's something I've been doing for far too often with my hardware hacks. Yeah, I know, my dear. I also love the fact that they use the BBS to deliver the second part of the message. It's been done before too. I know in the past people used BBSs to bypass censorship in some countries. That's why we still keep the old phone lines working. It's great that most of the nodes are still active. Just because people and the whole system forgot about them. It's a great way to bypass its control. Definitely. Sometimes you need to take a step backwards to take 2 steps forward. So true. Stay in touch, talk later. Should be caught up now, so back at the blind playthrough. Chat. The BBS isn't up and running, we're boned. Hello, Lama. Ouch, I just read that out. Close for registration, we have no account. What in the world is Satnajowski? Oh, is that a city or something? Sounds strangely familiar. It's a town in the north. That must be the Technomancer's location. We have to go there now. Wait, we can't leave right now. Everybody's looking for you and the blade. It's flatlining. They're gonna bust us any minute. I'll do it. Been off the grid for a long time now. Actually, that's not a bad idea. What do you think, Jay? Last thing I wanted was to get Nathan involved, but we have no other choice. Nathan, dear, please don't screw this up. I won't. So what now? You know, there's only one way to stop all this, and I know you guys are gonna say it's stuff, but there's literally no other way. We have to find a way inside the space station. Rachel, did you get that data? Yes, I'm coming, Dr. Tyrell. Follow me. The International Space Station up there. Here's everything I got on the space station. Is there a way to get up there? Problem isn't getting up there. There's a second space station nearby that's open to the public. It's a tourist trap and it's easy to get a ticket. The security system is the most advanced ever created though. We won't be able to crack it, but we can flood it. What do you mean? He means we should flood the Xenon with a boatload of data. A denial service attack? Yeah, DDoS. We're talking about several yottabytes per second. We'll need everyone in the world to request data at a maximum rate. Everyone at the same time. And we'll have to create that botnet with everyone's permanent reality interface. It's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Unless you're the one who's coding it. Am I right? Yeah. That way we could create a planetary scale botnet. And you know this is sci-fi. That's not gonna happen. Zach, what did you find out about potential exploits? Apparently no one has ever found any exploits for the system's current version. We need something really big there. I mean, we need to get the firmware source code. That will be the only way to find a security breach in the code, and create a malware around it. The original version was created by a futurist shaman. He's known as the Cipher Master. You know where I can find him? Yes, he lives in a community isolated from our network, run by a bunch of fanatics. It's known as the Church of the Old Code. I've seen the coordinates to the bus. I've set the coordinates to the bus so you can get there. Okay, we have a plan. We just need to meet some technomancers, create a malware out of a firmware with no source code, create the largest denial of service attack ever, and shut down the most advanced artificial intelligence up in the space station. Easy. Let's do it. Oh boy. And let's stay in touch. See, do you have anything to say, Rose? I still can't believe we have a phone connection here. You know, even if no one uses them, the network cables are still there. Some nodes have remained active ever since electricity became free. Interesting to know. I guess this isn't even monitored anymore. That's a good part of it. And I guess this is why the Technomancers are still using a BBS. That makes total sense. So what's the plan again? First of all, we need to get the source code and create the malware. Then we can use the malware for a DDoS attack, and this will give us access to the space station. And once inside the space station, we will need to reach the server room and switch off Xenon. All right, let's get up there and say, yeah, catch you later. Is there anything else? Half the reason I keep getting stuck is because I haven't been asking everyone the frequent questions. Anyhow, is there anything else? That looks like it, so I'm gonna wrap up this video here. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. But even if you just come and just enjoy the content as is, thank you very much. And see you all in the next video. Bye!